Hey, Mindful Mamas. Hello. Happy Friday. I am so excited to be live today. I'm just so excited for today. Yesterday was a great day and just kind of feeling into this new vibe. I love it. How are you guys feeling with the energy? The full moon was last night. We entered into Jupiter retrograde, so we are feeling all of this growth and expansion, and I wanted to come on and talk about some stuff and share a story with you guys today. So if you are here with me and you want to interact, feel free to drop a comment below, and you can use that space as well to ask any questions. So I want to talk about memories, experiences, and trauma, and how we are able to transmute that dark energy into light energy. So I'll share a story with you. Today, 9 years ago, I lost my baby boy. I gave birth. I was about 6 months pregnant. And I went into labor unknowingly, and by the time it was too late, and I was not at the viability state yet in gestation, and there was nothing that they could do to save him. So I lost my baby boy today, 9 years ago. And every time this date comes up, and maybe you have anniversary dates like this as well, where it's very triggering for you because you have these memories locked in, right? And these experiences and the trauma that you've been through. We need to be able to transmute this dark energy or this trigger into a positive light, right? So how do you take, losing a child and turning that into positive light? Well, short answer, I mean, you do and you don't. I'm not, it doesn't make me cry anymore. And I think that that's a huge signal in growth, is that I'm able to explain it now and talk about it now without becoming emotional. And that's that kind of like that detachment and that healing that happens through time and through being able to have these tools and these resources to really be able to do that. So I went through this meditation teacher training online, and it went through this beautiful meditation of literally coming out of the womb, right? So think about this. Close your eyes. You're being born. You are seeing light for the very first time. You're able to move your body and feel and see and experience this. And as you grow through life and you're starting to understand what this is and what that is and how this feels, and the feeling exchange, the energy exchange, what things mean, putting labels on things, right? We're accumulating memories and experiences, and it's all getting recorded, right? Into our body, into our brain. And when a trigger comes up, it reminds us of a time when we experienced this before. Maybe it was on the trauma side, right? Maybe it was something that it was not a very good experience, right? So how do we shift gears here? How do we transmute dark energy into the light, right? It's that healing process where we feel it all over again. And I know that might not be what you want to hear. However, as it comes up and you're in a safe place to transmute it, like a meditation or getting with an energy healer and, experiencing Reiki. This comes up a lot when I do these energy healing sessions, and, a trigger comes up and we're moving through these chakras, these energy centers in your body, these meridians where you hold on to this stuff, right? And even on these Tuesday nights, we're tapping on these meridian centers, and they're tender, right? These places where we've stored our energy, and this is the loving space that we can heal these triggers, these memories, these experiences, these traumas, and transmute them into the light. So with tapping, it's even though I experienced this, I now choose to look at this into a positive light. Even though I experienced this and it rocked my world, and I'll never be the same again, I choose to create goodness from it. I choose to not go down like that. I choose now to take this experience and not only learn from it, but give back to others who might be experiencing this also, right? So we're tapping on these meridians while we are speaking this love and light, kindness into that situation, right? So, yeah, whatever that may be for you, the memories that you've locked in, these experiences, these traumas. So when it comes up as a trigger, first thing is that loving awareness. That loving awareness of, hey, this is a trauma, right? Hey, this is that thing that's coming up again. And it may look different as you bring it up, as it's being brought up in a trigger, and we're not shoving it down again. We're actually healing it. We're saying, oh, hey, here's that thing again. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel good, or this makes me feel like a time when, and that didn't feel good. We're able to see that for what it was, for how we chose to respond to it. And now, in this present moment, we get to choose again, right? We get to choose to transmute that energy into light. We get to choose, hey, I remember this feeling, it didn't feel good, and I may not have known what I know now, and I'm going to use what I know now. I'm going to set a boundary, or I'm going to speak my truth, or I'm going to share this idea or this thought with someone else, or I'm going to take care of myself and just love up on myself while I'm going through these emotions. So often we don't want to feel it again. That's why a lot of people will avoid the meditation and stuff, because, our mind just naturally wants to go, and we don't want to sit with it. But knowing that, and that's why we bring in breath work too, because breath work, we're bringing up all of the stuff that we've shoved down. We're meeting it with our heart space, and we're letting it go. We're being held in a place where someone's guiding us through this, and we're able to cry and shake and let it out, transmute it. That's what's happening here, right? So using these tools, experiencing this in a new light, right? Shedding new light on it, saying to your inner child, I see you. I see what you've been through. That was hard. You did the best you could with what you had at the time and what you knew at the time. And I am so thankful for my ego, right, for protecting me. Maybe you hurt people in the process because you didn't want to be hurt again. Hurt people, right? And once we have that inner standing, we're no longer feeling personally attacked and then projecting it right back. Right? We can see, oh, you're coming from a place where that something struck a chord with you that hurt you, and now I see what you're doing, but it stops here, right? The cycle ends with me, and I'm going to bring my loving awareness on that, knowing that maybe you had a rough go at it, and it's easier just to shove it off and put it on somebody else rather than see it for ourselves and really heal it. So I'm just going to send this love and light back to you. And it's not even a thing, and this is where you're evolving, because you're not going to get that apology back. You're not going to get that thank you or that gratitude, but you are going to get that validation of yourself that you didn't take it personal, and you're not holding on to it, and you're not projecting it back, right? You're able to transmute that energy and say, here, God, take it. Right? They put it on me. I don't want it. I'm going to give it back to the earth. I'm going to plant a tree. I'm going to go outside and breathe. I'm going to take this memory, take this experience, take this trigger. I'm going to sit with it in love and light, and I'm just going to be with it, and I'm going to allow it to move through me. And maybe that means yoga. Maybe that means dancing. Maybe that means, talking to a friend. Maybe that's journaling, some kind of healthy form of expression where you're allowing it to move through your body and you're no longer storing it, right? So on this day, I remember a great loss. I remember and I hold dearly my ego and my soul that went through this. And now I look at this day of a life was lost. And if that life were still to be here today, my life would look different, and I'm grateful for the way that God works. I'm grateful for the lessons that I've learned from these hardships, right? And we have to understand that life is cyclical. Life is cyclical, right? Just as the sun rises again, the moon rises again. We learn in these dark times when it's not very fun and we're experiencing the hardships and the challenges and the obstacles. We're learning these lessons here, right? Sure, we want to be the love and the light and receive the blessings and the abundance, but we have to understand that it's cyclical, and we can't experience the light without experiencing the darkness. And everybody has, right? Everybody has experienced some kind of darkness in their life, and being able to look at those as lessons and be able to move through that and know that the sun will burn again the next day, right? And the blessings will come the other day. Now I don't look at these as personal attacks. I look at these as lessons. Okay, what am I needing to learn here? And you know it when it's resistance. When you feel the resistance and it doesn't feel good and it's uncomfortable and you immediately want to back off and step away from it, we're able to just sit with it, breathe with it here, let whatever come up, tap it out, speak it out, meditate on it, right? Whatever that looks like for you. And then choose to move forward, and then choose to respond in a love and light way rather than just projecting all of the hurt right back. Yes? So yeah, I every day this, June 25th rolls around. It's so weird to think like, wow, that was my life 9 years ago. And I remember it like it was yesterday, and I know that I'm not the only one, that you remember things that have been stored into your memory bank and you hold on to them for dear life because that's all you know, right? And I'm here to tell you that while your experiences and your traumas are that, they are not special in that way, and everybody experiences them, and we don't have to hold on to that negative energy anymore. We can choose to see, and now I choose to see this day as a loving awareness for me to come outside and breathe in gratitude for how my life has shifted, the lessons I've learned along the way, and the cyclical nature that it is, and just being so grateful for all of it, for the light and the dark times. So I share this message with you today, and I hope that it helps. And please feel free to meditate on it, to journal on it, to speak about it, to get it up and get it out. And I look forward to the Wednesday night breathwork yoga. It's I don't know. I did the bend and blaze yoga this past time. It was a little different, so I'm trying new things, and I'm not afraid to fail and to figure it out and to try again. And, like they say, next level, new devil, right? And we're all climbing our mountain, so to speak. We're all facing obstacles and challenges in our life, and it looks different for everyone. But just know that, I was talking to this on a coaching call today, you play video games and you get to the next level and then it gets harder, right? But you're paying money to play the game, and it's life, right? Like here we are, and we got through that obstacle, and bam, we get faced with another one. But here's that you learn each time and you grow each time. And if we can just have that lens of love on these obstacles and these challenges in our life, we can look at it as an opportunity rather than this is happening to us, woe is me. All right, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How can I give back from this? Who else is experiencing this? I'm not alone. Let me find them, a support group or, something like that, right? So yeah, at this point I'm rambling, but I just wanted to come out here and speak on that and share that, and know that whatever date those are for you, you get to transmute that as the days go on and life goes on, and the anniversaries come up. We're able to look at where we've been in life and see where we are now, right? Past, present, future. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I'm gonna go show some love to myself. I went for a walk today, and I might go get a pedicure this afternoon. I don't know. We'll do something different. Transmute this energy, right? Okay, that's all I have for you to get today, you guys. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Scott and I are going to the waterfalls, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll see you then. Bye.